Oh, hi, podcast listeners. There's many ways you can listen to the Real Nerds podcast. You can subscribe on iTunes. You can also subscribe on Stitcher Radio. You want to send us a Twitter message? You can do that. It's so easy, at Real Nerds. Like us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com, where there'll be a lot of articles for you to not only read, but to listen to our previous shows. Do you like your stories told through pictures? Then you can also follow us at Real Nerds on Instagram. You can also call us, 720-6nerds5. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Camera, action!
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd can...
talk film! I'm sorry.
Take it outside.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action! Real nerds.
Hey everyone, welcome to Real Nerds Podcast. We are the best movie podcast on the internet. For over 14 years, we've seen a new movie and podcast our experience to the world. This week we saw The Final Destination, Bloodlines. Stay tuned, we'll recommend the film or not, play the trailer, spoil the film, and then also talk about the big nerd news of the week and things we've watched throughout the week in a segment I call What We've Been Watching. Brad, how are you?
I'm getting all my ducks in a row for our convention here coming up.
Yeah, it'll be our 13th year, meaning our theme is Friday the 13th.
Hell yeah.
It'll be lots of fun. You sent in our application on time, ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, there should be no barriers for us to complete this project.
Nope. I think we're good. Make sure you stop by our booth, say hi. It'll look like the doc from Friday the 13th. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's the Pizza Hut is going to be a tough one to top.
It will be. I don't know if it ever will. That one seemed to really connect with people in our Blockbuster one, but we'll see. I have no idea. When I told people about it in the future in 2 weeks, they seemed really excited. So we'll see how it goes.
I wonder what we'll do next year.
I don't know.
What 14th milestones are there? I can't think of any.
Well, it'll be the 80s. Well, it'll be 86. It'll be the 15th year. It'll be the 14th. I don't know. Well, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Don't know. I mean, I'm always down for. You always wanted to do like the Turtles layer, right?
Yeah, but I think that one's going to require a hefty budget. So if we're still thinking on like a small end, maybe we just bring back the Blockbuster booth again with like, what is it, 2026? So like 96 movies.
Yeah, no, I'm not big at rehashing.
Yeah,
because we've gotten such positive feedback from when we change them.
There's always that money thing, though.
There it is, but we can work it out. You're creative enough.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if I can get a bunch of brick, well, I guess I just did. God, that sucked.
Yeah, what are you using brick for? You building houses now?
No, the Pizza Hut had brick walls.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
fake brick walls. But yeah, the Turtles layer would need that too. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to make those again.
Yep, be a pain in the ass.
I salvaged as many as I could from the last one, but yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Then we have to make a river of ooze. I don't know. Anyways.
Hey, Brad. This week we saw Final Destination Bloodlines. Do you recommend the latest adventure into death?
I thought like all the kills and everything are fun. I'm frustrated that a lot of those kills are CGI. They're not done well in CGI, I don't think. And the story wasn't a big deal to me. So, and there's just some weird choices, but it's still fun, I guess. It's still fun.
Yeah, I agree with you. I had fun at the movie, and I think you go to Final Destination for the event, if that makes sense, more so than happens around it. Because if you've seen the films, every death seems to have kind of a adventure behind it, um, where all these crazy things happen. Uh, but yeah, here's it's fun. Here's the trailer for Final Destination Bloodlines.
Drinks all around.
Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. Just gotta love the one you got.
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I held him off for years.
Charlie, get up here.
He's a relentless son of a bitch. Won't stop till he finishes the job. Death is coming for our family.
I said, oh, 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 oh,
Grandma, what's happening to us?
Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do. I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans. This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist.
Watch out!
Only by embracing death will it pass you by.
Maybe Death's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
Good luck.
I like the setting. It opens in, I'm guessing, the 60s, where this young woman and her date go to a Space Needle style restaurant. And while they're there, disaster happens. The building falls apart. People fall to their deaths. And then we wake up in present time, and it's the granddaughter of the young woman who survived that, what would you call it, disaster, tragedy, something along the lines of that.
Yeah, disaster. Yeah.
Yeah. And we learned that she is part of a bloodline, hence the title, that should not exist. And now Death keeps finding ways to kill the bloodline. And once that bloodline is finished, then Death can be happy. I don't know. Adam Carolla will be with Joe Rogan drinking beer with girls dancing. I don't know. That's a Family Guy joke mixed in with a Man Show joke. If
okay.
any of these people are listening to this, were around in 2004, because Adam Carolla's death on Family Guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's like the premise. It's fun. I thought Tony Todd was great in it, which is his last film, and when you watch him, you can see that he's pretty sick, because his voice is still there and he's still a powerful actor, but he looked really frail, which is a first for him, but yeah, the characters are all right. They also, I don't know, sometimes when I watch things, I always fall back to things I've experienced before. And so I'm in the theater and I'm watching it, and that Stephanie girl, she's walking around and she has premonitions like her grandmother. And I just kept on thinking of The Simpsons and The Shining. I don't know why. But I couldn't get it out of my head. Um, because, she has some supernatural powers that are never fully explained. And so does the grandma. And then, so they're trying to set everything up. So the grandma thinks she can protect her granddaughter by making sure she dies in a horribly gruesome way in front of her. She's like, you know what? You need to see my head explode. And
Yeah.
before you believe what's happening.
Well, my first thing is like, okay, so death is usually on top of killing people right away when, like in the other movies, when they like cheat the system.
Yeah.
But this time it waited like 60 years.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either.
30 years? Yeah. And then like, the first, the kickoff is like the dad gets maimed in the backyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they go like have a funeral for him and everything. And then like the next one's happen, but then everyone just kind of goes home from like the next one. Like, man, that sucked. Like, so like the body's just like, like what's going on with the dead? Like you just left it there, like,
yeah.
And then like you went on with your day.
Yeah, and the angsty "fuck you, mom," it kind of is whatever.
Yeah, it's just like it's like they're so over. They're like this. This is their family. These aren't just like strangers. Like they're just like, man, it sucks that our brother, like our sister, just died, and they're just like on to the next thing. Like,
yeah.
Like is like the city pulling her body out of the dump truck? Like,
yeah, I don't know either.
Taking it straight to the morgue for them. Like, what's
and that was the one because the other CGI stuff didn't bother me too much, but the woman who was getting crushed by the trash compactor where her eyeball pops out, I go, oh man, it's so CG that it's like the impact isn't there, if that makes sense.
You know what's crazy is like I was watching something and I guess a lot of that is practical and it
Really?
still looks bad. Yeah.
Maybe it's the way it's lighted and shot.
Yeah, I think it's when they did it to the face, like that's what screwed it up.
Yeah,
like they enhanced it. So yeah.
Well, it's that whole adage, just have blood, because when you add the CG blood, it just doesn't look natural usually.
Yeah. Like your eye can tell, like it's just painted on.
Yeah, I mean, I did have a laugh out loud moment. I mean, they did pull a curveball with the tattoo artist guy where you thought he died and he didn't.
Yeah.
And then you found out he was adopted, and the guy who was his real father. I love his throwaway line where he's walking away and says, "Is this why you always wanted to play catch with me?" that was funny. There's some pretty funny parts in it. I mean, it's a pretty fun movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like hard to follow like the actual Bloodlines too, because like that whole misdirect was like, okay, when you're like, oh, when you realize he is part of the lineage, I'm like, wait, okay, so like instead of enjoying the kill, I'm like sitting there going in my head like, so he is like, yeah, all right, like I'm trying to work it out instead of just enjoying the thing.
I want to know, can an MRI machine literally have that much power where it pulls things through the hospital?
Yeah, the vending machine, like reaching out that far, seems like a stretch. And if it was that powerful, you'd think they would line the walls with like
the
ability to not do that,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. But,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about hospitals. And I mean, the premise of, I mean, I haven't seen the Final Destination movies in a while, so I can't remember if they have to die to cheat death and come back to life. Do you remember if that's a thing?
Yeah, at the end, like the last standing characters are usually like, oh, if we kill them for like a minute and then bring them back, that cheats death. But then it's like it doesn't matter because it's actually not a cheat. There's like a twist at the end, like this one, where they're like, no, that's not a rule, and we just got killed and the movie's over, so everyone's dead.
Yeah, I mean, the last death was fun, where they're running from the derailed train and the logs make another appearance and smash everybody.
Yeah, but it was like so cartoonish. So I was like, Yeah, this is just funny. It's not like
It was definitely like Looney Tunes.
yeah, like their bodies just like liquefy, and disappear.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good time at the movies.
Yeah, it's doing really well. Other people seem to like it.
Yeah. What do we know? Nothing. Yeah, and it's hard to, add much more depth to this, because the characters are really only around to be, killed.
Yeah.
And, I'm trying to think
fodder.
of, a standout moment. And I don't know if the characters have one. Like I said, I just remember that one guy and his throwaway line was really funny.
Yeah, that one little kid, annoying kid, got smashed by a piano. That was great.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true.
I was like, damn, you killed a
Yeah,
kid on
kids are
screen.
not safe.
Yeah.
But they did a nice tie into the whole franchise too, on why Tony Todd's character is always around and why he knows so much. He was the little boy that was rescued from that restaurant.
Yeah.
Which I actually didn't put two and two together when he was first seen. Did you?
Again, like I saw this way before you, so I don't remember when stuff was revealed, but he said it like he was that kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And that's why
until he said it, I didn't think about it. Yeah.
And too, she was in a house, but it had a bunch of rope and stuff around. The house didn't seem that safe from the outside world.
And I feel like Death could find a way inside that house to kill her.
Exactly.
It's pretty creative.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every time the wind blows, you know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah, that's Final Destination Bloodline. Here is the nerd news of the week.
It's real news.
I mean, the big news, Brad, is they moved Avengers Doomsday to December of next year.
Was it summer last?
It was
before?
originally May.
Yeah.
And they moved it. I'm not actually that surprised because when you look at the cast and how sprawling it is and pulling off a movie like that.
I can't imagine it's even next year. I think it's probably going to end up being 27. Like, I can't imagine a movie that big gets finished by next December.
I don't know. I mean, they're already almost done filming it. So that gives them about a year and a half to do the finishing shots. I think they can do it.
Like, were they already working on it for a while before they announced, like, that whole cast trailer?
Yeah, because part of the thing is, so now Spider-Man Brand New Day opens in July, and then Avengers Doomsday opens in December, and that's the only Marvel movies next year. So it's kind of the refocus Iger is having with more quality than quantity with the Marvel brand. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and so I'm guessing when they started putting the story together for Doomsday, they're saying, maybe Spider-Man should come out first, because my guess is Pete's going to show up in Secret Wars, so set him up for that. And so, yeah, not that surprised. I know they've been filming it forever, and they're literally going from filming that to right into Spider-Man, and yeah. So that's the big news this week. We watch films throughout the week in a segment I call What We've Been Watching.
So, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Brad, what'd you watch this week?
Yeah, I saw Shadow Force, did you see the trailer for that?
I did, and I only saw the trailer once, and I can't believe that. I don't know what to make of the trailer.
Yeah, I think the most notable thing is Mark Strong is the villain, and
no,
he is so amped up as a villain. Like he's like a crazy, I don't know, former CIA executive who's now like the head of like all the law agencies in America or something. I don't know. But the other two leads, they were once his agents, and they disappeared and like left the team, and the team's now upset that they just ghosted them. And they ghosted them because they had a baby, and they didn't want that baby being a part of that life. And so, yeah, Mark Strong sends all of his assassins after them. And yeah, that's the movie.
No knock against the filmmakers or the people participating. It looked like it was really cheaply made.
Yeah. Although there's a boat chase through like the Everglades sequence, like late in the movie, that is like, it feels like them and like Mark Strong are like on the boats steering them. It looks dangerous. I was like, damn, if that is like some CGI, they're crushing it. Like the boats are like jumping over each other and like it looks like the actors are actually there.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Tom Cruise in it.
Yeah. And there's like this running joke that their kid likes like Lionel Richie songs. So yeah, but there's like some really heightened James Bond type stuff. Like in the trailer, they show like the dad has that souped up car or whatever, and they have like the trunk reinforced so they could stash their kid in it. And eventually the car like explodes and like does a ton of flips and the kid's fine inside. Like they don't like strap him down or anything. They just like, here, crawl through the back seats and you'll be safe.
Like Kung Pao Under the Fist, where the baby's rolling down the side of the hill.
Yeah. So yeah, there's
what a cute baby.
And there's one part where like they get like they corner they trick like the best bad guy assassin, and he like blows up, and it's like he gets launched into the ocean. It's really funny.
Hell yeah.
But you're like, he could come back from that, but he never does. You're like, oh, I guess he's dead. Okay. Yeah. So it's silly.
That seemed that came and went really fast in the theaters.
Yeah, it's because it's like, if it wasn't for like the film quality, it definitely would have like been an '80s insane action movie. You know.
What's that one that takes place in Miami?
Miami Connection.
Yeah, no, is that the one where they shoot the dude with the rocket launcher in the air?
Oh no, it's Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
There we go.
Yeah, it's not that crazy, but
no snakes.
Yeah, it's more in line with like Commando or something. So
gotcha.
Yeah, I also watched Death Becomes Her, which I'd never seen before.
Yeah,
and
that's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, this lady from Blue Velvet has this potion that gives you youth.
That'd be Isabella Rossellini, but yes.
Yeah. And Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep fight over Bruce Willis, who's not like a John McClane Bruce Willis. He's like a dork Bruce Willis.
He's more of the moonlighting Bruce Willis.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not cool, but man, do they want his ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's whatever. The effects, there's like one sequence, like the effects doesn't hold up well, but like when Goldie Hawn has a hole in her, she falls on the like shovel in the couch. It's like, damn, that is some Roger Rabbit shit.
Yeah, I mean it's Zemeckis, so it definitely has his. I mean, I think it's a fun movie. I think it has his charm as a filmmaker, and even though the effects don't hold up as well, it's definitely him pushing the boundaries of the effects at the time.
Yeah, I just wish the story was more interesting. You know, like it's really like they just get handed this potion and then they just fight over him and then they become friends again, I guess, between the two of them. So yeah, it's whatever. And then the last thing I saw was Fight or Flight.
What is that? I think I've heard of it, but you have to refresh my memory.
Yeah, it's Josh Hartnett. He's on the plane.
Oh yeah, that's like a Netflix movie, right?
Yeah. I think last week I talked about like I saw like a bunch of movies with people getting like slaughtered in it. Shadow of the Force being one of them. Fight or Flight was that like probably the most one, like even beyond Bloodlines, because he's just like mowing down people on this plane. And eventually like there's a chainsaw,
what?
Like cutting up people. Yeah, it's yeah. So he's like this ex-agent or whatever who like got disgraced, and then he gets called in by fucking Bo-Katan. What's her name? She was Dana in 24. Fuck. Can't remember people's names anymore.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. She's like his ex-girlfriend, and she's like running the agency now. And she calls him in to like find this hacker that like the whole world's after. Like you have to find the hacker on this flight, and he's like destitute and like drunk all the time, and he like finds his way on this plane. But so he just like eventually the bad guys find out that he's on the plane, so they like put a bounty on his head. And once he does find the hacker, like it's up to them to like just it's like remember the game State of Emergency?
Yes.
Yeah, like the rest of the movie is just like like the whole flight is just like tons of assassins going after them on this plane, and two of them are Russian, and those idiots like shoot the like holes in the plane, so obviously the plane rips open. It's like, yeah, it's
Nice.
dumb, but like there's so many like crazy kills in it. They're just like, damn.
So is it
This
like
is
a fun movie to watch, or is it just?
Yeah, it is fun. Like if you shut off your brain and just like watch them like destroy these guys, yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, in like a tight confined space. But yeah, if you're like trying to look for logic or anything, it's like it doesn't make sense.
It waved by a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I watched this week.
I watched, Brett, I don't know why I do this to me, and I buy it every time. I got the 4K Jason X. I mean, Jason Goes to Hell. I also got Jason X, but I'll watch that next week. So I don't know why I just torture myself.
Why are you
with
punishing yourself? You hate that movie.
But as a completist, it like gnaws at me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel that I have to watch it, even though I don't have to watch it.
Well, you can at least own it. I don't know if you have to watch it.
Yeah, it's just, it's just one of those things. For some reason, I have to have it, and
it's part of the legacy, as terrible as it is.
It really is. And then I forgot about because I think the director and he's the writer as well, one of the writers. He's really arrogant when he talks about it. He talks, oh, the fans don't understand it. I understand it. The fans don't understand what I'm trying to do. So he basically blames the fans for the his inability to make a good film. But anyways, they have this intro for the disc, and I go, oh man, I'll see what he has to say. It's literally 10 seconds. He says, hey, you probably don't like this movie, but this is the 4th or 5th time you've bought it. Enjoy. I go, you fucker. That is what happened. I will say, in 4K, it looks really great. The sound design comes through a lot more. Now that I have the sound bar and a subwoofer, it kind of gives the film a lot more punch. This film is still a convoluted mess, and it's not what I want. I want to see Jason. I don't want to see like dudes as Jason, and
or harnessing the spirit of Jason.
Yeah, even when he's talking about why he put things in the movie, he literally says it's just because I want people to be uncomfortable with two dudes kissing, and the essence of Jason goes through them. And I want to say to him, I don't think that's the issue. I think it doesn't make sense in the film. Why would Jason kidnap the guy, take him to his house, make him like strip him down to clothes, and then shave off his mustache? It doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do with me being uncomfortable with, homosexuality, because I'm not, and those people can live their life.
Yeah, what's that say about gay people? Like forcing evil through like gay people? Like, what's that say to the audience?
Exactly. I don't understand. I'm not uncomfortable with men kissing. It doesn't matter. But it's just him having an excuse, and he's in the interview on the Arrow. By the way, the Arrow Blu-ray is awesome. You should get it. I mean, by the time it was released, it was down to $24. So, that's not a bad thing. And you got the theatrical and the unrated in 4K and about an hour of new special features. So whatever.
But I spent like $160 on that whole shout set.
Yeah.
So it's like,
no, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So yeah, whatever. The movie is still not great. There's some cool kills in it. And the only other stuff I watched is I rewatched the Mission Impossibles, starting with Rogue Nation than Fallout than The Dead Reckoning to get me ready for our movie next week. And man, those movies are still great. Rogue Nation and Fallout are so freaking good.
Yeah.
Even when I rewatch Dead Reckoning, that one's really good too. The train sequence at the end of Dead Reckoning is incredible. And just, I don't know, the way Cruise is able to command the screen, and not just with his stunts. I mean, I think with his intensity and how he plays the part, I think is pretty great. I still think Fallout is probably the best film of the series. I mean, I don't know. When I see The Final Reckoning, maybe it'll change. But right now, I think Fallout's still the best in the whole series. But yeah, those movies are awesome. And, you know, I'm a Tom Cruise fan, so I'm on board always.
You know, I just realized his stunts, like his big stunts for each of those movies for like the past 4 have been like sky based.
Yeah.
He does that Halo jump in Fallout. He does like the jump off the mountain on the bike for Dead Reckoning.
Yeah, and Rogue Nation, he starts by hanging off the side of the airplane.
Yeah. I wonder if he missed some opportunities to like do some like cool ground level stunts, you know?
Yeah.
Because like the next one that's coming out next week is he's attached to a biplane.
Yeah, well,
So it's
I have a feeling there's probably more in that one.
yeah, right. But still, it's just like they're all sky based.
Yeah.
There's got to be something on the ground that's dangerous that he can do.
Well, I mean, he
Change it
does
up a
run.
bit.
There's this really cool thing that leading up to the release of the movie next week, Paramount has been putting out behind the scenes stuff from all the Mission Impossibles. And you remember the scene in number 3 where he's running? I mean, I know that doesn't narrow it down, but I'll narrow it down for you. He's running in the like kind of the fish market in
Shanghai.
Yeah. So he's running through there. They had a pedometer on him, and he was running 19 miles per hour through all these people and jumping and stuff. And it was cool because he never really broke stride. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah.
You know, as someone who's filmed running in movies before, like you can run through the shot like so fast.
Yeah.
Like so when like there's like wide shots of him running, like it has to be pretty wide for him to not just like zip through this frame like so fast. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah. I mean, in Fallout where he breaks his ankle, I don't know how long he's running, but fuck. Well, even in Dead Reckoning, that really cool scene where he's running to save Ilsa and he's in the alley. I don't know how long he's running, but it's long.
Yeah, like you have to put the camera so far away and zoom in to get like the right focal distance, and then just like to keep it from like just being a blip on the screen. Like it's insane. For like the speed that looks like he's running. Yeah.
Yeah, 19 miles per hour. So, yeah, Tom Cruise, number 1.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, so I'll just transition smoothly into that. Next week, we're actually seeing 2 movies, Brad. We're seeing
shit.
I know, we're seeing the aforementioned Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, and Lilo and Stitch. Because this summer, they're actually putting out a movie every week. So, we're going to have to double up sometimes.
Okay. That's more work for me.
Yep.
Great. Can barely get an episode out on time as it is.
Oh, they're coming out on time. I'm going to say in 2 weeks we'll have one out on time. Until next week, we'll see you at the movies.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot at a real nerd. Can follow the plot and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. Twitter and Instagram at Real Nerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it.